Part 1. When every night feels the same. Let's talk about the kind of sleeplessness that's not just occasional, not just after a stressful day or a long flight or too much coffee. I'm talking about the kind where it's every night, every single night. The same cycle. You lie down, you're exhausted, your body is tired, but your brain won't turn off. Or maybe you do fall asleep, but you wake up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3:30, staring at the ceiling, staring at the dark. You try everything. Deep breathing, podcasts, melatonin. Still, it happens again and again and again. And you start wondering, is something wrong with me? No, nothing is wrong with you, but something is off. And it's probably not what you think. Because for most people, chronic sleeplessness isn't just a mental or emotional issue. It's not just anxiety or stress or overthinking. It's systemic, it's metabolic. It's a pattern your body has fallen into, and patterns can be changed. Especially when those patterns are built on what you eat. Here's what most people don't realize. Your sleep is just a mirror of your day. If your energy is all over the place, your meals are chaotic, your hydration is inconsistent, your blood sugar is spiking and crashing, your gut is inflamed, your body is confused. It doesn't know when to rest. It doesn't know how. Because the signals it's getting are chaos. And so it responds with chaos. And yes, your diet might be the biggest signal of all. If you're skipping breakfast, living on caffeine, grabbing fast food at lunch, eating sugar in the afternoon, then binging heavy meals late at night, of course your sleep is struggling. Your body is overwhelmed, overstimulated, undernourished. It's trying to protect you. It's trying to stay alert because the signals you're sending it all day are something's not safe, something's not stable. But imagine if you flip that message. Imagine if, instead of sugar highs and skipped meals, your body got steady nourishment, balanced proteins, real fiber, omega-3 fats, magnesium, hydration, foods that say you're okay, you're supported, you can let go now. Because the truth is, food isn't just fuel, it's information. It tells your nervous system what kind of day you're having, what kind of night you'll have, whether you're safe enough to rest, or whether it needs to stay on high alert. If every night feels the same, sleepless, restless, frustrating, then maybe it's time your meals change. Not because you're trying to control your sleep, but because you're learning to care for it, to feed it, to give it the rhythm it's been missing. Because every night doesn't have to be the same. Your body remembers how to sleep. You just have to speak its language again. And that language starts on your plate. Part 2. Feed the rhythm, not the reaction. When your sleep is broken night after night, your first instinct is often to fix the night. You try new pillows, supplements, apps. You adjust your bedtime, your screen time, your breathing. But what if the fix doesn't begin at night? What if it starts at breakfast? Your body craves rhythm. Not just rest, but rhythm. A sense of stability, a predictable flow. And every time you skip a meal, binge a snack, chase sugar, or drink caffeine instead of water, you throw that rhythm off. You feed the reaction, and your body reacts back. With stress, with cravings, with cortisol spikes, and with poor sleep. But you can feed something else. You can feed the rhythm. Let's walk through a day built for sleep, not just for energy, but for that deep nighttime release your body's been missing. Morning, the grounding start. Start your day within 30 to 60 minutes of waking with real food. Not a latte, not a protein bar. Real food. Think 2 scrambled eggs with sautéed spinach and sweet potato, or oatmeal with flaxseed, banana, and almond butter. Add some hydration, a full glass of water with a pinch of sea salt or a splash of lemon. Why? Because breakfast tells your body the day has begun. It stabilizes your blood sugar, calms your nervous system, and says, we're okay. This is not a day we run on fumes. This is a day we feed ourselves, and we sleep better tonight because of it. Midday, the anchor lunch is your anchor meal. It's where your energy either holds steady or crashes. Focus on real protein, grilled salmon, lentils, organic chicken. Add fiber, leafy greens, broccoli, quinoa, brown rice. Add healthy fats, olive oil, avocado, pumpkin seeds. This combination doesn't just satisfy you. It balances your insulin, supports your gut, and preps your body to naturally lower cortisol later in the day. Want better sleep? You have to earn it at 1 p.m., not 11 p.m. Evening, the wind down dinner is not where you push the limit. It's where you slow down. Aim to finish your meal 2 to 3 hours before bed. Focus on warmth, gentleness, and ease of digestion. Think lentil soup, roasted root vegetables, a small portion of wild rice, a cup of chamomile tea. If you eat meat, keep it light and slow cooked. Skip the sugar, skip the alcohol, skip the overload. This is not a celebration. This is a surrender. Let your body know the day is closing and there's nothing more it needs to fight. Between meals, keep it simple. Hydrate regularly. Herbal teas, room temperature water, a little coconut water if needed. If you snack, make it meaningful. A handful of almonds, a few dates, a piece of fruit with nut butter. No grazing, no emotional eating, no eating because you're bored or burned out. Just calm, conscious, compassionate nourishment. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Your body doesn't need another crash. It needs a rhythm. And when it gets that rhythm, sleep comes. Naturally, quietly, predictably. Because the rhythm is the remedy. Part 3. The sleep you've been waiting for. When you've been sleepless for a long time, you start to lose trust. Not just in your sleep, but in your body. You stop believing that it knows what to do. You think you have to force it, fix it, fight it. And every night that goes badly reinforces that story. I'm broken. But here's the truth, whispered gently beneath the frustration. You're not broken. You're just disconnected. Disconnected from rhythm, from nourishment, from the soft language your body speaks when it feels safe. Because your body wants to sleep. It's built for sleep. It's always been trying to get there. But it needs your help, not your control, not your criticism, just your care. And that care looks simpler than you think. It looks like eating breakfast even when you don't feel like it. It looks like sitting down at lunch without your phone. It looks like cooking a warm dinner, even if it's just for yourself. It looks like saying you matter, I matter. Through food, through rhythm, through showing up again and again, not to be perfect, but to be present. You may not feel it after 1 day, or even 3, but something shifts when you treat your meals like messages to your nervous system. When you stop feeding the chaos and start feeding the calm, you stop needing to earn your rest and you start receiving it. Because food is not the enemy, it's the bridge. And every time you eat with intention, you take a step across that bridge. Back to your body, back to sleep, back to the part of you that knows how to rest without effort. So here's your invitation. Don't try harder tonight. Try differently today. Not with force, not with rules, with rhythm, with nourishment, with enough care to say, my sleep is worth showing up for, and so am I. And maybe, just maybe, tonight won't feel like every other night. Maybe it will feel like the beginning of something softer, something steadier, something that starts not in your bed, but in your plate. Sleep well, friend. You've earned it with every bite. You've been listening to Eat to Sleep, a podcast from the Daily Health Shift. If this episode spoke to your story, please follow the show, leave a kind review, and share it with someone else who's been wondering if their sleep will ever return. Because sometimes, all it takes is one grounded day to begin 1,000 restful nights.